Ms. Noem.
Mr. Sowers, you're a man after my own heart. I've spent my life in farming, but we did crops and cattle, beef cattle, so you work harder than we do. Dairy cattle are a lot of work. So I appreciate you taking the time to be here, and I'm glad to see your families and business with you. I was completely formed by all the hours I spent working alongside of my dad, and that's a blessing to have. But Mr. Johnson, I just wanted to ask you a couple of quick questions. Do you believe that the IRS's new policy is good enough?
No, I don't believe that it's good enough, and I'd say that for a number of reasons. One is that the policy contains this loophole for exceptional circumstances, and previously what I would have said is that is troublingly undefined. After the Commissioner's testimony today, I would say that the actual meat that he put on the bones of that exception is even more troubling. He said that a long-term pattern of sub-$10,000 deposits would be considered an exceptional circumstance. But that really is the norm in structuring cases. When people have reasons to deposit under $10,000 because, for instance, they have an insurance policy that covers only up to $10,000, that's something that they will do over a long period of time. And there's nothing exceptional about that. I think it's also important to note that the policy only covers the IRS, and as the Commissioner stated, there are other agencies that enforce the structuring laws, and those agencies are not bound. So I think it's very important that that policy be codified into law to bind the IRS fully without any exception for, quote, exceptional cases, and to bind other agencies as well.
I agree. And do you believe it should be retroactive?
Absolutely believe it should be retroactive, yes.
How far back do you think it should go?
I think it could go back as to the beginning of these kinds of cases. Forfeiture in structuring cases has only existed since 1992, so this has been around relatively recent.
Yep. Thank you. I will yield back.
Thank you very much.